us your thoughts at this point.
Well, it's signing day, so if it was always easy, you wouldn't show up here. You wouldn't have anybody watching it on ESPN or the websites. But we get the guys we wanted, and as you know, Notre Dame is not right for everybody, and we're not better than anybody. But you're shopping down a different aisle when you choose Notre Dame. And the great part about it is, we've got some very nice football players, and we're really excited about them.
I mean, you're touching on it a little bit. You have 16 players who
Yep.
have faxed in letters of intent. One guy didn't, but when we look at some of the attributes of this class, 9 of the recruits are ranked among the top 15 players at their position nationally. 5 are ranked among the top 5 players at their position nationally. And Scout.com ranks 4 of the recruits in the top 5 at their position, the same as last year. It is a class that is full of quality.
Absolutely. And talking about those 16, it's important that we not lose focus on their day and the exciting day that they had. The one that did not, obviously, when you talk about Notre Dame, those weren't the right things for him. And that's fine. We have no problem with it. We want the right kind of guys. And, Notre Dame has great and unique distinctions. And those have to be seen as being important in your life. And so the 16 guys that chose us saw how important those things are in their life at Notre Dame, and that's why it's an exciting day for us.
And you've already discovered this, and I've learned it over 30 years. If you come here, you have to want to be here.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be all in here, it's not going to work. So better off to find out
Absolutely.
on February 1st than on November 15th.
Yeah, because it's going to just take too much time and effort. A kid comes here and it's really not the right fit. Those aren't going to be good times with a player. I used to have a saying when we were recruiting regionally, on a kid and we were making a decision, I'd rather play against him 4 times than have to have him with us for 4 years if he's not the right kind of fit. So, again, let's think about the 16 guys that understood Notre Dame and what we're about, and let's talk about them as it relates to this class.
And it's a difficult decision for all these guys. They all had so many options. And you have another guy who made a decision last year that you pursued, who ultimately decided during the season that he had made a mistake, and now Amir Carlisle is a member of your team and will be working out with your team. In fact, he's in conditioning right now, and that's a big get for you.
Oh, we're excited about Amir, and certainly a young man out of King's Academy, great student, somebody that really understands the value of an education, and he's a really good football player, and he fits a need. We were looking for those skill players on offense that have the ability to play in the slot and play running back, and he has that ability, and he's just a great young man, and again, you'll get a chance to see him play in the spring game. It's going to be exciting.
Now you can always get better as a team. You never have enough depth.
No.
But after your first 2 full years, because your first year here in the transition, you were maintaining a class that you didn't really put together. This is your second full class. As you look at what you've done these last 2 years, where does this program stand in terms of having the foundation you know it needs to take the next step?
Well, I think we're in the process of still building it. Clearly, with 40 players now, I think that we've signed over the last couple of years, we've addressed some needs that we have, system-wise, obviously, from an offensive standpoint, and defensively in running the 3-4. So part of it is that you have to address those needs through the system. The other part is through graduation. So we're still in that process. And, again, we said from the very outset that we needed to address the skill level on our football team, and I think we did a very good job of that.
Coach, thank you again for the time. I know you have to get ready for your press conference.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. And, folks, Coach Kelly's press conference will be broadcast live right here coming up on UND.com.